Here's my pet peeve for today. You all know my son is autistic. He has autism. And that's no secret. When we're out in public, we're in a store, we're in a restaurant, wherever we are, could you maybe be a little kinder and a little more thoughtful? Yes, it's clear he is different. Very, very clear. But it seems people have to stare, or they have to say something, or their gaze lingers too long, whatever it is. It's hard on us to continue to see this everywhere we go. It really does impact your mental health. It would be nice if, you can just kind of glance, because you're going to see someone who's different, their behaviors are different. They look like everyone else, but you're going to be thrown off because his behavior is different. So do you have to stare? Do you have to say something? Do you have to look like you're scared? Whatever. I get it. It's different. It's something you're not used to. It's something you didn't expect. But you are still a human being in control of your actions. So you have the power not to stare. You have the power not to keep looking. That's rude. I mean, there comes a point where it's just plain rude and thoughtless. And it says everything about you and nothing about my son at all. So, it's one of those things that you share, and it's something that bothers you, and sometimes people do it on purpose. And that's the worst part, is when you share a vulnerability and people like to make fun of you, or continue to do so, or continue to rub salt in the wound, whatever way you want to describe it. It has more to do with them and their misery as a person than the people they're judging. So think about that. The ones they're judging are innocent victims, and the people who judge are the bullies. And oftentimes those bullies have their own problems, and they take them out on other people. So how do you stand up to a bully? Tell them to fuck off? I do that a lot. Or ignore them. But you pick your battles. Sometimes you got to stand up for yourself, and sometimes you got to ignore it. I do both. But the thing is, it's not something you want to do is cross me when I get angry, or when you are crossing my son. You don't want that. So I think what people need to do is just be more self-aware of their actions and how they're impacting other people around them. Instead of being so oblivious or so rude. I mean, it's not hard to be kind. It really isn't hard. It's just that people are so miserable that they don't even know how to be kind anymore. Not even to themselves. If you can't love yourself, you're not going to love anyone else. If you're miserable, you're going to be miserable towards everybody else. So it starts with you. The change starts with you. Just like Michael Jackson said in his song, I'm starting with a man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways. So if you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make that change. And no words have been more true for me. It's every man makes those changes, and those changes are a ripple effect on all those around them, and it continues and continues, like paying it forward. So don't live in ignorance. Don't shield yourself from hard truths. Don't just follow the easy road and follow everyone else. It takes courage to step out and stand out and to be yourself, even if yourself is different. It takes courage. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong. We need people who lead and inspire and will change things for the better. If you're a follower, nothing will ever change. You're just going to run around and chase your tail forever. So just try and be aware of how your actions impact others, and to take responsibility for yourself and your own integrity and character, and make yourself a better person so that the people around you benefit. It's important. Nobody is that ignorant that they don't know that they're doing something, or they don't know that they did something wrong, or they're unaware they did something offensive, or they're unaware they stared at someone. You're aware. You're absolutely aware. catch yourself, nip it in the bud and stop it and tell yourself, you know what? I can do better than that. And if I was the person I was staring at, would I like to be stared at like that? Would I like to be judged? Would I like to be the center of attention in a bad way, just called out, whatever it is? Would I like it? No, I wouldn't like it. So why would I do that to someone else? Empathy above all, people. Empathy. Practice kindness. It's free. It's easy. It costs nothing. Pass it on.